Hey seniors, it's Dancia, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Promise Award. This is a really great scholarship opportunity that MCC offers all of our seniors, and it's the easiest scholarship you will fill out. And we're going to get to that in a minute, but I want to tell you a little bit about it. It is an automatic $2,000, up to $2,000 a year from MCC. If you go part-time, it's a little bit less, but they still guarantee you money. And then if you go next year, the following year, then it's another $2,000. So essentially you can get $4,000 from MCC just by filling out this piece of paper. Super easy. So last year when we were doing this, I had some of the seniors tell me, well, I don't plan on going to MCC. And I totally get that, but I just want to tell you, plans change. So this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for you to fill out this year, and if you don't do it, then you're out the money. So if something happens and you decide to come back to Fort Morgan and you want to go to school, you will have that money, even if it's 5-10 years from now or whatever the case may be. Maybe you want to take a summer class, whatever it is, you will have this money from them, but you only get this year to do it. Once you get in here and you fill this out, you will see that the deadline says July 15th, but I want all of you to have this done by April 1st because that means you have priority to the funds that are being offered. So anything after that, everybody that kind of trickles in will get what's left over. So in order to fill this out, you just need your name, your address, high school, date of birth, and your S number. If you don't have an S number because you've not taken an MCC class, Mr. McLean is going to explain how to do that.
So if you have already taken an MCC class, you already have an S number. But if not, I'm here to show you how easy it is to apply to MCC. So on the district homepage, if you go up to select a school, and then you will see Fort Morgan High School. And then over here under counseling, scroll down and we have, except I can't scroll.
A lovely screen.
Here we go. Instructions for applying to MCC. You'll click on that and it'll open a PDF. And in that PDF, it has the instructions all the way through. So you click on the link at the top that will take you to the MCC website. And then it goes through about what it looks like to create the account. We went through each step of the application to make sure that you had all the answers. If partway through you have some questions, come in and see us, but it should be pretty straightforward. Some of the questions that it asks, like yes, no, that kind of thing, we give you the information. Pretty easy to do. And so once you finish that application, within a day or two, you should get an email that has your S number so that you can write it on your form to turn it in. So we are now at beginning of February, and you have until April 1st, but I would not wait until the last minute. Like Dancia said, I think you should get the application done, get everything filled out on your Promise Award, and then turn it back in. If you have questions or need help with anything, come let us know in the counseling office. The other piece that you're going to go over today in your class is senior bios, and in that you will join a Google Classroom. And in that Google Classroom, it's from the counseling office, and the join code is in your teacher's lesson, but the join code is RK2EW2. Yes.
RK2EW2.
Yes, and it'll join, and in there there's a template for you to fill out. It's an assignment in there, but basically information about you. And so not that we're trying to get, specific information about your life, but really what happens is sometimes the scholarship folks contact NC and ask some information about those that are recipients, and we don't have a lot of information. So in there it asks about your name, your parents' interests after high school, what you might want to major in, or what your plans are after high school. There's a variety of different things that it asks for in there. It's a time for you to be able to brag about yourself. No one's going to judge anything about that, but it's just really information for us to be able to have about you. It doesn't need to be super long, but it needs to kind of meet all those different requirements that we have in there in that template.
And another thing I would encourage you guys to do is don't be afraid to tell your story. So sometimes a lot of you have unique situations that make you unique, okay? So maybe you haven't been involved in a bunch of clubs because you work really hard and you do all these other things. Tell them that, because that still makes you a hard worker, I want to say. So, and that makes you a good recipient to those people. So tell them what you've been doing. And if you haven't had an opportunity to be involved in a bunch of things because you're busy doing those other things, let them know that, okay? Because everybody kind of has a unique situation, and we want to know that, and they want to know that.
All right. I think that's all we've got this time.
Bye.
Have a great
Good luck.
day.